Well, hello guys and welcome. Baby's got new shoes. Fantastic. So I've got my Michelin Road 5s on, Pilot 5s, whatever you want to call them. So the brand spanking new. I've just been up the garage to fill up because we're going for a ride up to Dinky's Diner in Shrewsbury. Me and my two buddies for a cup of tea for bike night. Alright, well, let's get on with it, shall we? Right guys, so I'm on the VFR today, and yes, the inevitable has happened. I decided when I came back from Whitchurch on Thursday last week that, well, actually I decided on the Friday morning that I would be selling the GSXR. Friday morning after the Whitchurch run I was in agony with my shoulder and my back and my neck, so rang Chris up, who I knew wanted to buy it, and by Saturday morning he had it. And today, would you believe, he only lives 2 miles away from my house. So, top guy Chris bought the bike, straight out on it today, and we're going to have a ride up to Dinky's for bike night. And Pete, I haven't seen Pete for, it's got to be 10 years. Must be. We caught up yesterday, and again straight out on his bike. So we're going to have a bimble up together. Awesome. He looks pretty good on it actually. He don't look too bad, does he? Sweet man. Well, really hope you enjoy that, Chris. I know you will, mate. Let's go and have a bimble about, shall we? Ready to rock? Right, off we go. So there you have it guys, the saga, well, the personal saga with my dream bike, the Suzuki GSXR 750, has come to a conclusion, a natural conclusion. There's nothing I can do about it. Like I said, the last thing I'm going to do is leave it in the shed to rot, so I'd rather some kid enjoy it, and Chris is a lovely kid and he's going to love that bike. He hasn't been on a bike for 12 years and that is an ideal bike for him to get back into it. So kudos to you, Chris. Nice one, mate. Rock and roll. So with a bit of luck, Mick's going to be up there on his H2, on his gorgeous H2. We've got quite a nice little group going now, haven't we? Roll on the summer. Cannot wait for that. It's going to be awesome, the summer is. I've got new tyres on. I've got to be very careful here. Gorgeous night out. I'm glad I waited for Pete. I'm glad Chris come out. Makes the night so much better, doesn't it, when you're in a group? Tea and tiffins at the calf. Oh, these tyres feel great. They do feel very slippy, obviously, because they're new, but oh, the shape of them. It's fantastic. Compared to what I've just got rid of, they were nailed. So the bike's got new shoes, as I've mentioned. What I forgot to mention is who did that. So I've had Michelin Pilot or Road 5s, whatever they're called. Got a great price on them, and if you guys call John, so call John at Trusted Tyres Ltd, you'll know his logo because it's got TT in the logo. So Trusted Tyres Ltd, I'll put the number up here on the screen or down in the comments. John is a fantastic guy. he's mobile, so he comes out to your house or to wherever you are and he can fit your tyres for you, no problem at all. He gets them very fast, so it's no hassle. Turns up, changes your tyres, and off he goes. Takes your old tyres with him. So if you need tyres and you don't want any hassle, then just give John a call on the number here and he will sort you out. He'll advise you on good tyres, but you know, whatever you want or whatever you think you need, he can advise you on what to get. But yeah, he came out today, literally 2 days after I called him, and fitted my Michelins. So thank you very much again, John. So John also put the Road 5s on my GSXR. It's not mine anymore, is it? Which are still on there, and Chris is enjoying them now. So thanks very much, John. And guys, if you give the guy a call and he comes to your house, he takes tea with milk and no sugar. Oh, we're in super view, so you should have a great view here and a warped view of my head. Well, we're in Bridgnorth already. It's a lovely, pleasant ride when you're in a group. I expect it'll be different tonight. We're coming back in the dark. So it's a bit choppy. The screen's really good though, but yeah, it is quite noisy, the wind. Not sure how well you can hear me, but I just wanted to say that on Saturday when I sold the bike, it was quite a sad day for me. Pretty depressing, because I wasn't selling it because I wanted to, sort of thing. I was selling it because I had to. Man, yeah, it wrenched my heart out. But seeing Chris so over the moon with what he's bought made me feel a lot better. But then on Sunday we went out, so I went up to Dinky's Diner to meet Chris. You probably seen the previous video, and he took me off down to Barmouth on this beauty, and on the way there it was okay, you know, I was really enjoying it. But on the way back, after I'd scrubbed them crappy tyres in a little bit, I had the best time. I'm not making that up. I enjoyed every single mile. It was the scenery was beautiful, the sun was out, this bike was singing, the tyres were okay, the handling was a lot better, and halfway home I hadn't got any pains in my neck, in my arm, my shoulder, nothing. I just absolutely fell in love with this bike, and I'm not making that up just because I own this bike. These are, as they say, utterly fantastic bikes, and I seriously cannot wait until I get the panniers on it, chuck a tent on and go down the coast for a bit of camping. Me and this bike are going to see some sights, I'll tell you that now. So I felt so much better on Sunday and got home knowing that I'd made the right decision, and that was it. Job done. I was over the moon. So it's really good that Chris is local, because we can, you know, I get to see it still, but also get to go out with Chris. And it's great that Pete's got in touch as well. So Pete, Chris, fantastic little group, and we've got Mick over up at he's going to meet us up at Dinky's, and he's got some buddies as well. So between the 10 of us or 20 of us, it's looking like it's going to be a really, really good summer. I hope we all stay together as a group. That would be great. So, you know, out of the bad, take the good out of it, and I'm no longer damaging my spine, which is really good news. So I'm fine now on this, absolutely fine. Chris is fine on his new beauty, loving that. Pete's got his brand new bike there as well. He seems to be over the moon with that, stoked. So everybody's happy. So it's good. It's all good. You know, these things are meant to happen. I think it's fantastic. So out of the bad comes the good. The good outweighs the bad goes away. Lesson in life. It's what always should happen. That. Anyway, I think we're you much Winlock already. Keep forgetting I've got new tyres on. I nearly went right over then. I thought, whoa, hang on a minute. Your tyres are polished. Why do they sell them like that? Why don't they scrub them in a little bit on a machine? I know it looks great, you know, when you've got your tyre on and it's like, wow, look at my brand new tyres, but the thing that they should do is stick to the road. And yeah, leaving that coating on the way they do, it's a bit strange, isn't it? Is it just me who thinks that? It'd be great if you didn't have to scrub them in yourself, you know, just get on it and boom. Oh well. But oh mate, oh god, I'm not making it up. With these tyres on now, I can already feel it. It's a totally different bike, for the better. Them tyres were nailed that I took off it. They were the original tyres, John told me when he took them off. There was 3 puncture repairs in the back one. He said the valve was leaking, and when he got it off the bike, he showed me the shape of it, and you could see where the bike had just been sitting for forever in a shed somewhere. So they, as I thought, those tyres were nailed. They looked alright, but they were terrible. So I don't think that's any fault of the garage really, because you know, on viewing it, looking at the tyres, they look fine. So I got no problem with that. That's alright. I was going to put new tyres on anyway, because I always change the things that could kill you. So things like, you know, tyres, suspension, your brakes, check them out. I always check that sort of stuff out when I buy a second-hand bike. So it's absolutely fine, you know. I've got no problems at all, so it's all good. But yeah, those tyres were nailed. The front one was just a really odd shape when he held it up, so it's a bit very strange, but there you go. And yeah, it's made a hell of a difference putting new tyres on this thing already. I can feel it. Super view. Fabulous. Anyone found me any handlebar risers yet? Come on guys, I want the gold ones, you know, to match the frame colour. Where can I get them from? Find me some, and you can have £1 out your pocket as a well done. I've got to get me some knee grips as well, some tank grips. So yeah, I'm looking out for some of them at the minute. It's windy. Woo! Jesus Christ. My God. That would have been me if I had my jigsaw still. Maybe. That was a banger, wasn't it? Well, the sun's already going down. You see it over there. Bye bye sunshine, see you tomorrow. And it's 6:55, so the sun actually sets at 8:30 dark. So we should be at Dinky's for hang on, which way is it? It's left here, isn't it, somewhere? Yeah, we should be at Dinky's for about 7:15, 20 past, something like that. There he goes. You look after that bike, you bugger. Awesome. Right, I think it's 3 islands and left. Oh, I'm trying to get Pete's bike on camera. One. There's 3 islands left. In a second was not this. Oh, actually, Montgomery. No, no, don't do it, Dave. We got lost before, wasn't it? I think it's the next one. Although Montgomery does ring a bell, but does it ring a bell because I got lost? Nearly there! My little beauty's made it, no problems. The shoes are fantastic. Oh, my touring boots that I bought are great as well. They seem to have worn in really, really fast. I think it's this roundabout, isn't it? Yeah, Mid Wales, that's the one. You got everyone? Yes! There's the sunshine, look! Lots of flies just hit me in the face. I presume the camera's covered. It's always nice, isn't it? Not. Come on, little biffer. Nearly there. Pete's bike looks sweet, man. Do you know what? I'm going to be totally honest. I have no idea what it is. I don't want to say in case I'm wrong. So I'll ask you when I get there. But it's a sweet looking ride, man. Oh, my cameras are last. They always bloody run out just as I get somewhere. I went to Barmouth the other day. They run out just as I got to the estuary before the sea. Went all that way, got it all beautifully photographed, and then buggered it up at the last second. We made it. Oh, there's a few bikes here, look. Awesome. Cool, eh? You alright, mate? Good to see you, man. Ready? Great stop at Dinkies. Didn't stay too long, we got work tomorrow. But yeah, enjoyed that. So, bike's got new shoes. Be a great name for a band, that would, wouldn't it? Baby, I can't wait. But you don't remember that one. New shoes. Well guys, it was great to catch up with you. Mick, good to see you as well. And yeah, let's plan a trip for Sunday, shall we? Don't tell the missus. let's plan a trip for Sunday. I'll see if I can clear the day. I feel sorry for you guys, I've got hot grips. Right. Bastard. You and your R11. Sounded pretty good, that did, you know. Well, nothing much else to report really. Mrs. has now recovered from the COVID jab. Man, she was so ill. She had been freaking out, I tell you. I just got a little bit tired from it, so I'm fine. That's it really. It's not a lot else to report apart from the new shoes on the bike. Still waiting for my exhaust. What is going on with that? I ordered it weeks ago. Mental, but there you go. It'll come when it comes. One thing I've noticed about these GoPros, whilst they're fantastic in the daylight, when we get to dusk, you know, at this sort of time, everything goes really blurry on the image, and I don't know how to fix that. If any of you guys know how to get better night shots on a GoPro Hero 7, tell me what settings to put in, that would be great. I know there's a night mode. There's a button that says night mode, but I'm not sure what that's going to do. I think that may blur it even more if it's fast moving stuff, I don't know. But I'd be interested to know if you guys know how to sort a GoPro out for evening viewing, because all the footage I had the other day when it was getting dark was not usable. It was pretty awful, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same tonight. So yeah, a bit of knowledge transfer goes a long way, if you please. This quick shifter's ace. Look, I don't have to put my hand on the handlebar, just boom. If only it had cruise, that would be it. I know you can get them twisty things that you put on, you know, the friction control ones, but they yeah, it's probably just me, but they don't look safe at all. What if you go in 70 mile an hour and you've got it on, so you've got it, but you've put it on a bit too hard, and then something happens and you've all of a sudden got to come to an emergency stop. Well, your throttle's being held open by, maybe it's just me, maybe it goes the other way, I don't know. But I'm trying to think how it would work in a emergency situation. So obviously you want to be letting off the throttle or dropping down the gears to use the engine braking, as well as huge front brake and back brake if you can. I don't know how that would interfere with your throttle control. So that's another learning curve I want to get on, because if they work, then brilliant, I'll get one and I'll stick it on this, and I'm sure I'll be loving life, but just worried about the safety of it. That was bumpy. I can tell you now, with that, I know it still sounds windy because I can still hear it, but with that screen on and these tyres, it's just brilliant. I mean, I'll try it properly on Sunday when I go out with Mick, but it's cutting through the air with that screen a lot better than it was with the stock screen. Don't know why they put them stock screens on them. They should, you know, take a leaf out of these guys, these Power Bronze guys and the Buick guys, and maybe offer them or do something similar, because that is a dramatic improvement improvement on the standard screen that came with the bike. And yeah, new tyres are always good, aren't they? You know, when you get your new tyres on there, I can feel the shape of them. They're fantastic. There's so much hand to road feeling through the steering on this. It's not vague at all. I feel everything that's going on the front. And as soon as I went out on it with the new tyres, I could feel the difference. So yeah, I'm well chuffed with the screen and well chuffed with these Michelin tyres. They feel brilliant at the minute. Like I say, we'll give them a proper test on the weekend. You alright? You alright?
Yes, I was.
You're freezing?
No, alright.
I've been thinking about you all the way up, man.
Alright, yeah, no, but yeah, we're not too big cold about it.
Do you want some hot grips for a bit? Jump on that for a bit.
Cool,
You sure?
yeah.
I'm just worried about Pete because he's on a naked bike, and yeah, he's on a naked bike and it's pretty windy and it has gone cold. But he's a man. Should he be fine? I just offered him my hot grips for a bit if he wanted to swap, but he's alright. I didn't actually realise he hadn't been up here before, so I bet that was probably further than what he thought it was. I thought it was just me who didn't know all the bike hangout places. There you go. But he said there's a good meet up at Bassett's Pole. Well, there used to be. I don't know if it's still there, but it might be worth a little bimble over at some point. Well, this bike is smooth as butter now. Man, it's good. Oh man! What's going on with the roads here, man? Sort them out. God's sake. They're awful. Right, come on mate, give me a flyby. I kept up with him in third, and then woof, he's gone. Sounded good, man, that Jigsaw did. Ah, I'm gonna miss that. I think I just thought, I'll tell you what's funny. Well, it's funny to me. I laugh a lot, don't I? It's because I'm a happy guy, you know. I've just thought, I think Chris is in B mode. So Chris is at the same point I was when I started on the GSXR, and I think he is actually in B mode. So that was me trying to keep up with my old bike, and I was at full chat then and he was in B mode. That's hilarious. So give it 2 or 3 months when he's in A mode and he's got the hang of it, he's going to be he would knock my socks off with that. I just thought about that. I thought, oh, my bike's doing well here, keeping up with my old one. And I just realised he's actually in B mode. So he's got another, what is it, 35% to come. And he's probably not redlining it either, because he'll get the hang of over 7,000 or 8,000. That's where all the power is. Because when it hit, I heard it. When it hit, when we were side by side, and he hit that power band, it just took off, even in B mode. So yeah, that's quite hilarious actually. Ah, I love you little VFR, don't you, Woody darling? Because what they can't do is they can't do this in relative comfort, and they also can't go down the coast and put tents on the back and gifts in your panniers. And so yeah, you are multi-purpose vehicle. Speed, I mean, you've got this bike's got speed in abundance and power, but it's an all-rounder, this bike. And you wait till we get camping, little Viffa, you're gonna love that. I mean, you held your own there with a 750 in B mode though. You wait till we get the tent on the back, mate, and we get going over them fields and over them B roads and onto the seaside. That'll be good. It's weird following that bike. Joe, I only just realised, because I've never actually been behind it, of course. It's got twin backlights. I never realised that. I thought it was just one continuous backlight, but it's got twins. That's good, really good. I'll tell you what, the LEDs on this VFR are good, proper good. Of course, it's not pitch black yet, but they're good when you flash them. Yeah, that was funny. Anyway, nearly home. Had a lovely little bimble out after work. It's good to get out after work and clear the old grey matter, isn't it? Needs LEDs in their indicators, that does. It would benefit greatly from LEDs. I don't think this has got LED indicators either. I think it's got LED front and back light, but then I think they put bulbs in there, in the indicators for some reason. Stupid people. Put them in, man. Charge an extra 50 quid, do you know what I mean? Chuck them in. Still pay it. It's like throw cruise control. I think. So is the reason this? I'm trying to figure out why they didn't put cruise control on this. Have you got to have fly-by-wire throttle control when you have cruise control? Is this still, you know, I'm that dumb and I think I'm dumb, and I am pretty much a motorbike, so is this still a throttle cable on this VFR? Because if it is, that's probably the reason, or definitely the reason why they haven't put cruise control on it. Whereas if it's computer controlled, you know, fly-by-wire, whatever they call it, then they can do a lot more with it. So yeah, I think I might have just figured it out all on my own in my head. Anyway, comments below. Right, this is where we dropped Chris off, just up here. See if I can find the horn. I was trying to find the horn again at Dinky's, and I did find it in the end, but I think I pressed every other button around it before I found the horn. I mean, why they swapped them over, I don't know, but the horn's like a massive switch now, but it's slightly too far over to the right, so I can't reach it with my thumb. Very strange idea, very strange. But they had a big old research meeting for that. Someone thought it'd be a great idea. Oh, the horn's more important than the indicators. Well, not really, because you use your indicators a hell of a lot more, like infinitely more, and I can't actually reach the horn very well, whereas I can reach the indicator button perfectly. So if you'd have put the horn down there, the indicator's above it, don't fix something that ain't broke, eh? It's like putting the chain on the front wheel. Why would you do that? Oh, it's more aerodynamic. I don't know. Peculiar decisions made in boardrooms, eh? Boardrooms. On the horn. There he goes. And there, guys, I've had a cracking night out. I had a sausage and red sauce on toast with scrambled egg at the cafe, and it was glorious. And a couple of cups of tea and a good old chat with chums, buddies and colleagues, and yeah, lots of different people. Fantastic. So I'm going to sign off here. I mean, it's getting pitch black now, but I can't see anything anyway. And I will see you in the next one, which, if Mick does get out of bed and I get out of bed, will be a pretty special one. Alright? I'll see you soon, guys. Baby, I can't wait. My bike's got new shoes. My bike's got new shoes.